Hello, this is Wolf Outdoor Review here. Today we are going to be covering the Booties Extreme Cold. These are produced by Wild Things LLC in North Conway, New Hampshire. They are essentially a level 7, which is the gray, urban gray coat and pant set material, or the ECWCS sleep system. If you want to think about it, it's like the sleep system sleeping bag material, and then you've got the leather bottom. So starting off, they are coyote brown. They come in multiple sizes. They come in medium, large, and small, or small, medium, large, and extra large. These are the larges, as you can tell. We'll go over sizing later. So to start out, we will start out here with the inside of the boot. This is outside inside. No, I've not seen a single photo at all on the internet anywhere of a photo of the inside, even though they plainly say here that, where is it? Turn inside out for faster drying. So as you can tell, you can turn them inside out. Of course, no one's ever showed the bottom of these. This is a wool. I don't know if this is original or not, all this junk. These are supposedly brand new. I have seen not a single part of these that prove they've ever been used. These, I bought them almost brand new. So I'm not sure if they just use recycled wool or what, but they have all this stuff, and this stuff's pretty deep too. This isn't just like a dog hair or whatever the person was wearing. This seems to be embedded into it. So it seems to me they use recycled wool or some special poly blend. I know they make like blankets they use at lifeguard blankets out of this type of weird mixture fabric, because I guess it's warmer or something. So yeah, it's got this weird multicolored little strenuoles wool. But yeah, as you can tell, there's nothing, just these weird colored things. So these may be hairs from the old owner. I don't know. Like sock hairs or something. They appear to be, I just pulled this one out, so that was embedded in there. So this must just be a multimedia mix wool. And figure I'll give you a chance to look at that. So if you want to pause the video and read that, I'll give you an opportunity to do so. Here's the NSN number if you're interested in this particular size. So as you can see, there's 100% nylon, and then it's a poly wool blend. That's what that is. So I don't know if the poly's this stuff or if that's just supposed to be gray. I'm not sure. Yeah, it seems like this is intentionally different color and picky looking, so there's that. So yeah, both of them have labels here, so that may end up hurting your foot if you put them in there, because it might catch on your foot or cause a rash. I don't know. So far, no problems. I would assume you wear socks with these anyway. Yeah, it says you don't store in stuff sack for extended periods of time, fluff garment periodically, so that's probably like stuff like that. Yeah, so these are made by Wild Things. Right now, the MSRP for these, if you go to wildthings.com and buy these directly from the retailer, is $138. I don't know about shipping, but that's how much the boots are. I paid $100 for and I think free shipping for these. So, yeah, so as we went over this is the inside. This one's been flipped inside out, this one's outside. So this is what it looks like inside. Yeah, so as you can see here, you have a cinch thing that hits about above the ankle, bone of your ankle, so they stay on, and it gets pretty tight. Doesn't give much give. I'm not pushing down on the button, as you can see. And it takes quite a lot of force just to pull this back. So this barrel lock does work better than the MMS Sleep System barrel cord lock, or some other brand ones. These barrel locks, or whatever they're called, are very nice and work well. I think these are YKK, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I don't see anything indicating what it is. Yeah, normally they have them on the bottom, but this is missing this doesn't normally have a hole in it. But anyway, Yeah, these things, like, here's my hands. Let's see if we can't trap my hands. It's like that. It's actually kind of hard to pull my hand out, so, you know, you can definitely cinch these really hard down to your feet. I'll demonstrate these on my feet in a few minutes, and you'll be able to see what that looks like. But anyway, this is what the outside looks like. You have this material here, which is essentially this material. So here's the lid to a ILBE pack. I'll be doing a review of this particular pack in an upcoming video, but if you have this strap here, that is the same material, almost, or it is, I don't know. So these straps take forever to break. You can pretty much accidentally slide a knife over them, and they'll still be fine, even if you just sharpened it to a razor edge. So with that being said, you can pretty much walk anywhere with these boots on, and you should be fine. So, you know, if you have to walk through muddy puddles, you may end up being fine. As for me, I bought these brand new, so it would hurt me if I did that, because you know how nice they are. So, you know, in most cases you'd wear these inside a tent or something, or in a stationary enclosed building or something. Of course, since they are booties, if you're wearing them in snow, you can technically walk around in the snow. That's why they say brush off snow before you enter a building. These are like water repellent, not waterproof, but snow is, if you're having a deal with snow that's more powdery, you shouldn't get any problems anyway. So these are kind of like essentially camp slippers, if you want to call them, or, you know, something to throw on while you're letting your actual boots dry out or whatever. Because if you're like me, you have a thicker boot, as demonstrated here. These are the Mickey Mouse hood boots. These are 10 wides. Yeah, these are fun, but they take forever to pull on and off. As you can see, that's double-edged walled vulcanized rubber. There'll be a video on these upcoming soon. But the point is these things, once you put them on, they take forever to deal with because they're very weird. It's like a inner tube, and if you put, even if you have socks on and they're sweaty, so even now, if I push kind of hard here, you're not getting your hand out without a fight. So it's, if you're gonna go into your tent, go to the bathroom, you know, I don't know, do something around camp, or, you know, like I said, if you're doing quick trips, you don't want to spend the 20 minutes it takes to put on and take off these boots, because that's kind of like trying to roll your hand on really abrasive rubber. Even if you're not wearing socks, it's even more impossible with just bare skin on these type of boots, or even, you know, some other boots. For example, something like a pair of your average desert boots. Even then, you're gonna have to take them on, hurry up and put them on, you know, and haphazardly lace them if you're going to the bathroom or something, or just, you know, take these, put the, like, you have to quickly go to the bathroom, you're gonna open your boots, throw your laces in there, then step into them, and then, you know, your feet are going to become cold. If you're in a sleeping bag, you may not, your feet may go from the toasty warm as you leave your sleeping bag to freezing, just throwing non-socked feet in here. So in that case, it would mean it would be pretty important to have something like this that keeps your feet warm. It's kind of like why basketball players, when they're playing basketball, leave sweatshirts and sweatpants on so they can conserve their body heat. Same type deal here. So these keep your feet warm while you're doing tasks. I'm not sure the military intentions of these. If you know, please let me know. I looked up what these are designed for, and I can't really find anything. I would assume with this being a Marine Corps product, it would have to be something important enough to issue these to soldiers. But as for right now, I can't find any usage for them other than maybe static Overwatch positions or recon. Something Arctic related maybe, because, you know, at what point you do not use a rat boot. So these are kind of a mystery as to why they even issue these. The happy suit tops and bottoms make sense because you're out in the cold. You definitely need something, but yeah, I'm not really sure the point of these. But I'm not going to complain that because they're really well built and they're really warm and they feel nice. As for me, I am a size 11 and these fit me perfectly fine. So now with the size in mind, I will read off to you what the sizing is. If you're looking to buy one of these in a size small, you are looking up to 6.5 size shoe size, probably men's, I would assume. For medium, 7 to 9. Large, 9.5 to 11.5. And extra large, 12 to 13. So, if you are men's shoe size anywhere from 6.5 to 13, these will accommodate you. And size is kind of relative, even at size 11. Of course, it's 11.5, but my feet still only touch to about there. So, you still have plenty of room. So, I guess if you were a 12, you might be able to slide into here really tightly. But I'm not sure, because I have a little bit of play from right to left and front to back. Of course, that's probably so you can wear thicker socks like merino wool or whatever. And yeah, so that is the outside. Throw this there. So here we go. You have those, and then we went over that. All right, so here's how you put these back inside. You, regardless of what you do, you put your hand in here and you're making a shape like this. From there, you push that part into the C shape your hand's making, and then you rotate. You make a C shape here, and you pull. And that allows you to flip them inside out. That's my preferred way because it's easy and simple. And then it's back to right side in, out right side out. So yeah, now I'm going to pause the video, put these on, and give you a demonstration. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, here we go. As you can see here, we have the boots. This is how they fit. As you can see though, I'm wearing socks here. So here's what they look like. And as you can see here, these are cinched pretty tight. For what I do here, because that's kind of annoying, is I place this part underneath the barrel lock, go around the back, and then slip that through very loosely. It keeps these very tight, kind of like you're double knotting your shoes. Then when you need to adjust, you just take this part here and pull. Of course, that's cinched tight. If not, you can do them pretty loose. That's what that looks like. So, yeah. So, that is what they look like on someone. So, yeah. When I put them on, they just keep the heat I have in my foot pretty well. I didn't notice the temperature change very much. So, yeah. I would say these are great to invest in. I know they have some Willy Wiggers. I forget what they're called. There's some greenish ones, something Willy, or something like that anyway. They're US-based booties. I recommend you buy these over those. These have a government, or used by the Marine Corps, so you obviously know they're pretty durable. And like I said, they kept my foot pretty warm, so I think they're worth their price tag, although $138, I don't know about that. I mean, they are, so far I'm blown away with how warm they feel inside. They're definitely justifying in buying them for $138. It's up to you. If you can afford it, go for it. If not, I would hold out and check eBay every now and then. Like I said, I paid $100 flat, I think, for these. So that's $38 in savings, and then maybe even more with shipping. So it was definitely worth saving. Yeah, because I ended up, they were asking 100, I asked 90, so I saved a bunch of money on shipping and stuff. So yeah, so that is the Booties cold weather. So I will do a quick one more time 360. If you have any questions on these, comments, concerns, or any video suggestions, please let me know. Like I said, my next video will probably be a quick overview of the Mickey Mouse or Hood extreme cold weather boots, and then I've got a ILBE pack review coming up, a bunch of pouch reviews, all sorts of stuff up in the near future. Thank you for all those who stick with me. I'm sorry I haven't been able to post more regularly. I'm trying to think of what I want to post. I'm starting to branch off from military gear to other outdoor gear. Of course, most of my stuff will still be outdoor reviews, but also I will start to incorporate cameras and all sorts of outdoor equipment that's not military surplus. Like my last video, I did a bicycle mount for GoPro, so I might do some GoPro videos. I might do, some sort of somewhat related tactical gear that's a good brand. So sky's the limit, really. So yeah. So here's a side profile. The boot. Here's a front. Here is another side. And here's a back. And yeah, so I'm gonna give you one last chance to look at the inside. I'll flip this one inside out real quick. So yeah, they recommend you flip these inside out if you get them wet. I would assume that's the case with a lot of booties, whether you're buying outdoor research or these. So here is what the tag is one more time. And these are made by Wild Things. So if you're looking for an NSN, make sure you get an NSN number. That means it's military surplus and it's not some fake stuff. A lot of people claim they're real, but then, I don't think Rothko makes this type of thing, but you never know. So it's better to make sure these are A, have a national stock number, and B, they say Wild Things, because I think Wild Things is the only producer of these, other than maybe Proper. But here is the tag one last time. See, yeah, you can brush off snow and frost, so that means that you would wear these outside, I would assume. But anyway, if you have any knowledge on or experience with these, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your input on these. But here's the bottom. I know a lot of people, I've never seen a single photo or video of the insides of these, so hopefully this helps someone if they're thinking about buying them. Because I thought this was unexpected. I thought it would have been the same material throughout, but no, this is a wool bottom. I guess so if you get them wet somehow, you still have wool, which wool keeps warm even when wet. Of course, I think these are I would assume pretty good with their water repellency. I don't know, I haven't tested it. But yeah, so here's the outside versus the inside. So, as you can see, these two things are kind of a different material also. While I'm mentioning it, this is a shinier, and this has ripstop that's actually visible. This is more of a, different. So these are essentially level 7. There's two different materials. This is, as you can see, this one doesn't have the grid on it, and it's more durable and ripstop, versus this is shinier and has grids on it. The best thing I can describe this as being is the same thing as MMS Sleep System green patrol bag type feel to it. Same with the padding on the inside. It's the exact same as the green patrol bag with thickness and warmth. Although it is extreme cold weather, so as boots, it actually is very warm. Especially if you're wearing socks like I was in that video. See, I had some, these are Timberland standard boot cut socks on while I had these on, so you might be able to get away with putting on some merino wool or, thick socks, government issue socks, whatever you want. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please leave them. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the jazz. And let me know what you want to see next in a video, if you want to see me update anything or try something with my equipment. I'm going to try to branch out with my surplus reviews to do in-field tests on stuff like, do an overnight venture with my sleep system. I'm not sure. So there's definitely going to be some outside videos in the upcoming future. Yeah, so like a video if you like it, obviously, and I'll try to do updates on it when I get there. Like, for example, I might show you a video doing like, it might be -10 degrees out, and I'll put this in my level 7 on and go for a walk or something. So if you like a video, that tells me you actually like it and you want to see more content created of that. Feel free to send me an email, wolfoutdoorreview@gmail.com, if you have any personal questions not related to something you don't want to comment on. For example, oh, what exactly is the color hex code on this, whatever. Send me an email or comment the video, and I will get back with you as soon as possible on that. So thank you for watching and continuing to support me on my channel. If you, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, week, whatever. And yeah, thank you. And I'll see you in the next video.